Do you remember this singer?
Baby, you're good, I'm mad, me can't leave you.
Have you ever pondered his disappearance after such a global hit? Today, I will take you through the journey of Tear Boss, formerly known as Braintear Spookie. The concrete jungle of Tower Hill in Kingston, Jamaica, is a place where survival demands either a tough exterior or an undeniable talent. For Jason Dale White, born on January 29, 1992, it was a mixture of both. Growing up in a community heavily anchored by the raw soundscapes of dancehall music, Jason's ears were trained from infancy by the heavy bass lines rattling local street corners. Jason's upbringing was fundamentally shaped by his father, Chris White. Chris was a relentless connoisseur of reggae and dancehall culture who recognized a creative spark in his young boy. Instead of shielding him entirely from the vibrant but sometimes harsh nightlife of Kingston, Chris took his son to local stage shows. Standing amidst the towering speaker boxes, a young Jason watched icons like Bounty Killer command crowds with sheer stamina, and a rising Vibes Cartel mesmerize listeners with complex lyrical patterns. Those late-night excursions became Spookie's true schoolroom. By day, he attended Mount Carmel Academy, where his classmates knew him less as a quiet student and more as a lyrical rising star. He began writing rhymes in the backs of his notebooks. By 2009, he made a conscious choice to pursue music full-time, adopting a moniker that reflected his unpredictable, mind-bending writing style and haunting delivery, Braintear Spookie. While his early records with local outfits like Black Roots Productions earned him respect among his peers, the financial and systemic limitations of the local landscape weighed heavily on his ambitions. Spookie knew that to capture the global audience he envisioned, he needed a different launching pad. In 2013, Spookie made the life-altering decision to migrate to South London. Moving from the tropical warmth of Kingston to the gritty, grey winters of the UK was a massive cultural shock. However, London possessed a massive, thriving West Indian diaspora and a unique UK dancehall subculture that was starving for authentic, raw Jamaican talent. Braintear Spookie's journey is a powerful testament to raw talent, resilience, and the evolving spirit of dancehall music. His story captures the thrilling highs of an international breakout and the deep personal introspection required to redefine oneself in a fast-paced industry. The echoes of the inner city, early life. Before he became the Tear Boss, the artist known as Braintear Spookie was a youth deeply attuned to the rhythms of the world around him. Growing up, he viewed music not just as entertainment but as an absolute reflection of human existence. He frequently observed that whatever takes place in the world is worth singing about, drawing heavy inspiration from the daily struggles and triumphs of everyday life. By the time he was just a boy, he was already finding his footing on inner-city stage shows, operating as a young selector and DJ. The pivotal moment of his early youth arrived at the age of 14. Stepping into a professional studio for the first time, he recorded his very first track under Black Roots Production. This early immersion built his unique vocal foundation, instilling a deep sense of melody and an innate ability to capture a specific mood. The Lights Out anthem, the breakout and global hitters, he transitioned into a new chapter by relocating to the United Kingdom. Spookie continued to sharpen his musical identity. He made his official debut as a mainstream artist in 2014. It did not take long for the world to notice the distinct flavor he brought to the UK dancehall landscape. Later that same year, he unleashed a track that would fundamentally alter his career trajectory, Hurt It Up.
Baby, you're good, I'm mad, me can't leave you.
The song became an instant, massive phenomenon. It came to define the classic slow bashment style, a slow, hypnotic, lights-out whine track that captivated dance floors globally. The track earned heavy rotation across international airwaves, championed by influential tastemakers like Radio 1 Westwood. With its distinct melodies and infectious rhythm, the official video for Hurt It Up quickly cemented his status as a breakthrough star overseas. Spookie's journey had its tragic moments. Shortly after his breakout, Spookie underwent a traumatic situation alongside his girlfriend. The party shooting involving dancehall artist Braintear Spookie, Jason White.
This Sunday coming, pool party. Epstone, every girl come and get down. You see what I say? Get a ticket right now. £15 no fee, 20 at the gate. Don't miss it, I said, listen. A wrong song you sing, dog. Right now, I'm feel for fly. Watch out, I know I'm feel the vibes. Pool party, oh, we feel so nice. We have buckle pan table. Be a gal a bubble for me, no need for fight.
And his girlfriend, manager Summerlin Farquharson, known as the female boss Chrissy, took place on July 25, 2016 in the quiet English village of Headley, Surrey. The couple organized a massive ticketed summer pool party at a £1 million mansion on Church Lane. While advertised as an exclusive private event via Instagram, it drew an estimated 400 to 450 people from across London and Surrey. Farquharson later noted that the event was primarily designed to showcase Spookie's dancehall music to a larger UK audience. The shooting and frightening chaos, how it unfolded. Around 2:30 a.m. the atmosphere grew unruly. Gunshots suddenly echoed near the security area. Ricardo Hunter, a 34-year-old man from Coulsdon, South London, locally known as 40, was shot in the chest and pronounced dead at the scene. A 36-year-old woman was also shot in the leg, and another man sustained shoulder injuries. Farquharson described hearing the shots and seeing hundreds of screaming partygoers running for their lives. She managed to unlock the front door, pull Spookie inside the main house to protect him, and lock themselves securely inside a room while she dialed emergency services. Following the whirlwind success of Hurt It Up, a sudden and unexpected silence fell over Braintear Spookie's career. To the casual listener, it appeared as though the artist had vanished from the mainstream music radar right at his peak. This hiatus, however, was far from empty space. Behind the scenes, the artist was navigating deep personal experiences and undergoing immense creative growth. He utilized this time away from the constant noise of the industry to mature. His voice grew bigger, his melodies grew richer, and he intentionally stepped back to gather the emotional fuel required to showcase his true versatility. The return of the Tear Boss, latest projects and songs. Braintear Spookie broke his silence by re-emerging with a deeper, more refined artistic vision, operating under his moniker, Tear Boss. He pivoted from strictly making club anthems to delivering vulnerable, reality-driven music. His major comeback statement was anchored by his highly anticipated 5-track EP, Sounds of Tears, which he described as a project coming from a very deep, personal place in his heart. This body of work seamlessly fuses classic dancehall with raw emotional storytelling. Key tracks showcasing this versatility include Time, No, Heal.
No time can heal this. So tell me how much I forget my past. The day them kill my dog, me I tell you some.
Hard Tackle.
Life give me some hard tackle. Give me basket for carry one.
Trust Issue.
Stop just people I don't know. Can't just be.
He has continued to drop impactful records across streaming platforms, including the gritty track Stepper and his evocative 2026 single, along with an official music video for Fall in Love.
Fall in love.
To expand his global footprint further, Spookie has major collaborative projects in the pipeline, including work with prominent British rapper Stefflon Don. Braintear Spookie deserves immense praise for his artistic courage and dedication to his craft. It takes a truly resilient creative to step away from a highly successful formula to pursue a sound that is authentic to their personal growth. By choosing to sing about the true reflections of life, he has elevated his music from simple club tracks to a genuine expression of human reality. His ability to reinvent himself ensures that his musical legacy will continue to captivate and inspire audiences worldwide. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Click the notification bell to be notified every time a video is uploaded. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Sing to me, I represent for the good girl there. Tear, tear, love. Tear, tear, love. Yo, level. Boy, you no sing to me. Sing. I may say, baby, you no shame. Sure.